Stop going through life. Start growing through life. Namaskar to everyone. My name is Yubaragee Dangal and welcome back to my channel. This thoughtful quote I just mentioned is from a very inspirational book named Life's Amazing Secrets, written by Gaur Gopal who is one of the most loved and widely followed monks of our times. This book is all about Gaur Gopal experience with his wealthy young friend named Harry. While they both were stuck in the horrible traffic of Mumbai, Gaur Gopal explains to his friend how to find balance and purpose in life. They both discuss few very important and meaningful concepts which could transform life of common people like us. Let me tell you that this book is divided into 4 parts. Gaur Gopal has given example of a car as a human life, where there are 4 wheels, and they are personal life, relationships, work life, and lastly, social contribution. Gaur Gopal also explains how can we smoothly take forward our car, that is life, in a very proper manner, managing everything. Now, before moving on to explaining those 4 wheels, let me share some of the most important and meaningful lessons I learned from this amazing book. The first one is happiness resides within us. Now, generally what happens is that we think that my happiness resides in this book, this movie, this subscription, or anything else. But actually, did you know that happiness resides within us? Within our soul? We just have to find it out. The second one is living with gratitude. Meaning being thankful for the smallest thing we have. Then only we can truly be happy. The third one is learn to listen. Now, one of the most important things to be a good human is to listen. So if people feel happy telling you things, then what's the harm to listen to them, right? In fact, it's for free. So we should listen to them, make them happy, as well as enhance our listening skills. The fourth one is everyone is going through their own struggles. So we should always be kind to each other. We should treat others the way we want ourselves to be treated. Lastly, the 5th one is meditation is very crucial because it helps us connect to the God within us. Now, let me explain those 4 wheels that Gaur Gopal has explained in this book in the most beautiful manner. Let me start with the first wheel, and that is personal life. In this regard, Gaur Gopal views are: number 1, growing through gratitude. Means being thankful for the smallest things we get. If we try to find happiness in the smallest things we get, then even if the big things come to us, they will come with loads and loads of happiness. The second one is press pause. In this chapter, Gaur Gopal explains how can we stop negativity. The third one is why worry. So this is one of my favorites. This is a flow chart, and this flow chart is called Why Worry? Let me explain. Do you have a problem in life? No? Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? Yes. Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? No. Then why worry? There is nothing to be worried about. The fourth one is spirituality is very important. Now let me tell you how. Spirituality shows a human their ground, their roots. And it is very important for us to remain attached to our ground and roots. Because who will fall? Those who are not in the ground, isn't it? Moving on to the second wheel, and that is relationships. In this aspect, in this part, Gaur Gopal Prabhu tries to explain. Number one, respect people. As I already mentioned, many people are going through their own struggles. In fact, everyone. So we should always be respectful to each other, to always have good and healthy relationship with each other. The second one is virtuous vision. Now, it is very important for us to have virtuous vision because having virtuous vision means seeing both good and bad, but magnifying the good points. Then also we can have healthy and good relationship with the people around us. The third one is correcting cautiously. Means sometimes saying things in anger damages our relationship. So hence, we should avoid doing so. The fourth one is forgiveness. Forgiveness is the key to move ahead in life. Let me tell you how. If someone hurt us and we're thinking about that incident again and again and again, then we're stuck in that particular moment. But if we forgive that person and forget about that incident and move ahead in life, then we can succeed. We can reach to those great heights. The fifth one is association matters. Associations are very powerful because they can uplift us as well as bring us down. So associations are very important and they matter a lot. Moving on to the third wheel, and that is work life. In this part, the first aspect is competition crossroads. Means in this chapter, Gaur Gopal Prabhu tries to explain that we should not compete with others. Instead, we should compete with ourselves. Because if we compete with ourselves, we can improve ourselves by being the better version of ourselves than yesterday. The second one is self-discovery. Now, as you can see, this is a basic ikigai. And in this ikigai, there are 4 questions which will help us discover ourselves, which will help us to know ourselves better. So the first question is what you love. Second one is what are you good at? The third one is what does the world need? And the fourth one is what can you be paid for? So these are the most important 4 questions which could help us solve those hardest riddles which will come our way in life. The third one is decoding spirituality at work. Meaning, in this chapter, Gaur Gopal Prabhu explains that spirituality is not a job, not a profession. You don't have to sacrifice everything to be on the path of spirituality. Spirituality is just a way of living life. The fourth one is integrity and character. Means we should always aspire a good and positive character to have good work harmony around us. Now moving on to the last wheel, and that is our contribution towards the society. In this part, the first aspect is selfless sacrifice. Means the more sacrifices we do for our community, society, the more happier we are. If we make someone happy happy, if we give someone happiness, then that happiness multiplies and comes back to us. There's also a philosophy of a candle, and that is, give light to others before it melts. The second one is family first. Now, all these sacrifices we do in our daily life is also an act of selflessness towards our family. The third one is nation narrative. Means expanding the circle of selflessness just makes it easier for us to work and serve for our community, society, and nation. The fourth, last one is service brings joy. In Sanskrit, service is called seva, and adding spiritual element to seva just makes it more fulfilling. That was the basic summary of this incredibly miraculous book I have read. And trust me, this book can transform lives of common people like us. And I would like to recommend you all to please bless yourself by reading this amazing book. If you are a first timer in my video, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you find this video worth watching, then please do share this. Thank you and have a great time.